Hi, welcome to my day. This is Kismet the Feral Grandma, as usual. And it's a Wednesday, so I'm at martial arts. Early. But I had some yard work to do because some people just don't do anything. Or they'll do a little bit and they'll take on a vast thing and they'll do it in a half-vast way. If you have vast plans, make sure you have vast resources and vast energy to keep up with those plans. Especially if those plans involve getting paid to do yard work. Now, I'm doing a little yard work at a time. I was taking a edger weed eater and going down the back of the house on the north side and the west side and around the shed, getting in amongst the mini trailer, and a few other things today. I got such a pinch in my side that I adulterated my water a little bit with some turmeric and ginger. I gotta get the inflammation out of my middle. I don't have the kind of inflammation I used to have. Thank goodness. I'd still be in bed, having a nap, and covered with grass clippings if I had that kind of inflammation again. But I got a fair bit done, and I'm glad. Just need the air conditioning. I'm still sweaty. If I don't calm down the sweating and the aches soon, I might have to leave class early, but I think that'll be reasonable. I did remember to eat earlier. I have to go get fuel after class. I did not grab my protein snacks on the way out the door. I get those little P3 snacks that have some turkey and some ham and some little slices of cheese. That's pretty good. If they have any at the convenience store when I get my fuel, I'll grab a couple. None of the nuts, none of the candy clusters with peanuts and God only knows what else. I don't need that. But I wanted to make sure I at least got here, because if I get in at least part of my class, I will feel better than if I didn't do any. And I might even surprise myself and make it through the whole class. I mean, it's an hour long. I should be able to. Also, I grabbed B-complex, methylated B-complex during my prep time before I got out the door. There's a few people who would told me I should have just probably got out of the shower after getting all the grass clippings out of my hair. That's the one thing about mowing over weed eating. The mower doesn't throw it all over me. I did wear my glasses and my shoes because if you're doing yard work, you want some closed-toe shoes on, not sandals that'll trap stuff or let a snake or ant bed or something be biting on you. I don't need that. No one else does either. I'm still thinking about a weed torch because I don't want to spray poison everywhere. I can't stop other people's children from just walking in my yard. And they do. Or picking up dandelions or whatever. Though I have to admit that my pretty blue irises, they sometimes stop and admire, but they don't usually pick them. If I'm outside and the local kindergarten girls are walking by, sometimes, if I have enough blooms, I'll pass them out. Didn't have so many this year, so I know I need to repot. I need to spread them amongst 2 or 3 pots the size they're in now, so that they have room to stretch and grow and make more. And down here, we don't get enough cold days over the winter. So to increase the amount they're feeling cold, I've got them potted so that they're up above ground level. So any cold days that come along, they will get the maximum possible chill. Which is why so many really great flowers have to be grown in pots in Texas. That, and you can also just grab the whole pot with both hands and bung it in somewhere safe, like a garden shed, inside the skirting, whatever you can come up with, if it looks like a really destructive storm coming. But yeah, I think now that the blooms have gone, I'll get them repotted so that they've got all summer to get settled and be used to their new pots. And then next spring they might get some more flowers. They are pretty. And then somebody posted a picture of something on Facebook today, or they shared a picture that someone else had posted. And it mostly looked like an iris. And then there's some bits that look like somebody shouted, "Release the Kraken," and the tentacles are coming up. And only about 4 or 5, I think. Maybe 6. But I think it was 5. And then there's this cone-shaped bit in the center, and it was pretty. And I think I will go find that post and see if I can get a picture. I might have to just screenshot it and trim it down. But it did look like it came straight out of a really, really old Lost in Space episode. They would find the funniest looking plants for that show. With flowers. I'm not sure, but they might have gotten a Peruvian lily on there one time. I grew one once, but it did bloom, but it did not survive a full year and bloom again. I would have liked if it had lasted. But the flower was particularly inviting to some of the insect life, so it must have had some good nectar or something. Pollinators were around it all the time, and I think I'd like more. I'm better at flowers than food anyway. I mean, like, decent cook. I help my daughter when she's trying to sort out seasonings for things. She considers herself rice impaired, so I got a little rice cooker. And the boys can make a little pot of sushi rice anytime they want to. Or she can scoop some rice in there and some water and hit the button and yay presto, there's going to be some Actually, it's not even a Presto brand appliance. It's something else. But there will be rice when it's done cooking. And for those who, whether you have managed to destroy a rice cooker or something, there's a rice hack used by caterers that you just put your 2 to 4 cups of rice in whatever large pot you're not using for something else, with like 3 times more water than it's going to need, or 4 times more water. You bring it to a boil, you put salt, you put the rice, and when it's the right amount of time, you dip some up in a strainer, make sure it's all the way cooked, and then you just strain out the water. Just pour it through a big wire strainer. I'm pretty sure that works. I'm still kind of missing rice occasionally, but I'm not having it the way, just making it fresh and everything. I mean, that's what my parents always did. I didn't know that you can make the starch more resistant, more not affecting your body. So when I'm ready for some fried rice or something, I will make some rice, spread it out to cool, put it in the fridge overnight. Use it the next day, and let what you're making flavor the rice, and you get it back up to a decent temperature for eating. And at this point, it's supposed to not be as big a deal that you're eating a half-cup serving of straight carbohydrate, because now it's a half-cup serving of resistant carbohydrate. And the sister-in-law, too, she's really pretty and slim and a wonderful cook. That's THU, too. She was trying to explain this to her husband and other thoroughly American members of the family. And I'm like, she's right. She's right. It changes molecularly. And that is why so many restaurants have trays and trays of rice in the refrigerator ready to go when they start the day. And then they'll load some up in a rice cooker, and if you just need a cup of plain rice with something, or toddler meal is for cut up chicken with rice and whatever else you think they'll eat, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, haven't been eating a lot of rice lately, but I still know how to do it. I also have not been eating spinach. That's high in oxalates. And actually, my oxalate load going down might be why I've got such a pinch in my side today. It hurts. I got done with all that weed eating that I did, and it's not 100% done at all, but I put the battery back on the charger, locked it up, got myself inside, ate something, took a shower, all that. And if I have some energy tomorrow, I can get out there and get it finished. Or I might use the mower for a while. I don't have a GoPro or any kind of a harness or anything to hold my phone or a camera or something. So no one is going to be stuck watching me, even for a moment by accident, do yard work. Then I gotta figure out what to do with the stuff that's on the treadmill. I have a treadmill, it's a nice one. Loki replaced the motor, so it works. I don't remember why the motor died. But, we had it for a good long time before even that happened, so I'm pretty sure the new motor in it will last a good long time. I was using it, but then the whole reconstruction of the 2 bathrooms started. So there's still stuff that's on it that's been on it for way too long. But now it's time to get done out here, grab my stuff, and go inside and pretend I'm happy and chipper and feel good. I guess I'm a little bit chipper. My son decided to get me an Audible account for my birthday, and I've been listening to Dune, one of my favorite books, one of my favorite movies, and I really like the change in Dr. Kynes in this most recent couple movies. Awesome. Because I like the... No, it's not as written. I mean, I do generally prefer the book over the movie for almost anything. But, I like the difference. I like the difference in that death scene. Dr. Kynes, newsflash, if you've never read the book, Dr. Kynes dies before the end of the book. Because some people are just evil. But, oh, there's a little birdie. It's tiny. Just sitting on a fence rail, grooming itself a bit. But anyway, y'all take care of yourselves. Do something that's good for your body, do something that's good for your brain, do something that's good for your soul. Because if you get out there and you do something nice, you help somebody, whatever, or you pray for somebody who doesn't know it, or maybe they don't even know you. Maybe you're pumping your gas for the week and 2 ambulances and 3 fire trucks roll by. Pray for them. Ambulances and fire trucks get involved in traffic accidents at a rate I don't like to think about. I'm gonna drag my tired self inside. Y'all take care. Grandma loves you and wants you to be okay. Bye-bye. Now that needs to go off.